If you look at the outside of it, it's got a white connective tissue around it.
Mm-hmm.
That is what we call the epimysium. Any layer of the muscle is going to be a mysium of some kind. The outer is epimysium. Right? So think of the meat that you're buying and you're going to cook as being in a sack of connective tissue called the mysium.
I'm making a roast just because of this.
All right, now I want you to look at inside the epimysium. There are bundles of fibers. In this case, for illustration purposes, there's going to be 7, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's right. Each of those bundles are called a fascicle. So each of these bundles here, and here it is pulled, they pulled it out,
There's this word.
is the whole thing, the whole bundle is a fascicle, and each fascicle is surrounded by its own connective tissue wrap called the perimysium. See that white area? It's called the perimysium. See?
The perimysium
is wrapped by the perimysium. All right. You know when you cook a roast?
Oh, God.
And you cut it in the right direction, how stringy it is? Huh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The stringiness of a roast, or when you've separated the fascicles by breaking down the perimysium wrap. See? Now, I've got another question. Well, let me finish first. The perimysium wrap surrounding the fascicle is the housing for individual muscle fibers or cells. So here is a muscle cell. In this case, there's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Housing for individual muscle cells.
16 of them. 16 muscle cells in that perimysium wrap of a fascicle. All right, now that's what a muscle is. The cells are going to be made of more protein. Muscle is protein. I don't care whether it's chicken or fish or rat or whatever. It's made up of the same thing. It's made up of actin and myosin.
Is seaweed like that too?
And thus, the question is, remember back in the first, let's see, the second chapter of our book, we talked about the 4 food groups. Mm-hmm. Carbs, lipids, proteins, and nucleic acids.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make any difference where you get them, as long as you get the essential amino acids that you require. So all this about food and the foods that you eat are basically food taste preferences, or your, for example, kids like gummy bread. Like I told you, you know why they like gummy bread? Because it's sugar. It is sugar. It's primarily sugar. That's why if you eat a lot of bread, you're going to get fatter. You gain weight. You gain weight with eating bread. Now, you can help eliminate some of the problem if you eat high-protein wheat bread.
Mm-hmm.
You see? So, again, this information is for you to glean through and do what you want to with it.